I was living in the hood. I was on Down Street. Bottom line, I had this little red notebook. Y'all read about it in our book. But I had this red notebook. Yeah, you remember that? So I had this red notebook, and I got a welfare check, and it was like $2.73 at the time. So my rent was $1, my appliances was $25. I got a welfare check, and I got food stamps. And I think I had electric, which was like on a PIP plan or something like that. So it was really cheap too. So my budget was, I just wrote down everything I needed to do, and I also paid tithes. Even back then, I'm a strong believer in principle, and I believe that when you do right, God, the Bible says, no good thing will He withhold from them that walk upright before Him. So I honestly believe the Word, and the Word told me that. So even as a young adult, I was like, okay, I know I got to pay my tithes, even though I ain't earned this, but it's income, right? So it's unearned income. I pay tithes on the food stamps. I pay tithes, and to this day, I pay tithes on everything that comes in my hand. So I had my little red notebook. I wrote down everything I needed to do, and I did it. And afterwards, it was like, oh, I had this surplus. I didn't know enough back then to try to save some of that surplus. All I knew is I needed to last to the end of the month for that next welfare check. They ain't even call welfare no more. But y'all know what I mean. So that's how I budgeted, even as a young adult. And it was nothing that my mom had taught me, because she never budgeted. Like, she was good with her bills. She made sure that them food stamps lasted to the end of the month. Like, we ain't never run out of food. She wasn't like these girls nowadays. Be selling them food stamps because they got a little extra, they need to pay a bill. No. We never ran out of food, but she never taught me how to do it. I just knew that because I'm on my own, I need to be able to sustain myself. Even though I had a couple sugar daddies. But I love chapter a couple.
I only chapter 7. That's what they said.
But my bottom line is, but even as a young adult, though, I always had those principles and that knowledge to say, you know what? I know at the end of the month, I'm not trying to be going to go ask Susie Mae, can I borrow some sugar? You got any milk? I want to be able to still sustain myself, throughout the month. And like Shamtrina said, oftentimes I have my ex-mother-in-law. Some of y'all might know her, so I ain't gonna say her name, but anyway, she spends until she has no more. Like, she's a happy go spender, and she will not sit her tail down until she has no more money left. That's the only place that she's satisfied, when there's nothing left. And I saw that, and it's a pattern on all 3 of her children. And I'm like, so one day I asked her. I said, she called me one day, she's like, I need to pay my insurance. I'll pay you back on this thing. And she's good about paying you back. But the bottom line is, why are you paying for that? Like, why am I your backup plan? Your backup plan should be your bank account. You knew that was coming, but you went to pickup, because that was more important for you. So bottom line, we all have these habits, right? And then we think about those behaviors of our family dynamics, what they did, what they taught us, or what they didn't teach us, and we just go ahead and repeat it, right? Over and over and over again. So that's why this is so important. That's why I'm spending a little bit of time on it, because I want to understand what you all currently do, and I want